What's good, you guys? I'm Brit, Inez, fitness coach, wellness athlete, and content creator. And special thank you to Renew Wellness for sponsoring this video. Today, I am coming at you with a booty workout, a glute workout that you can do whether you're at home just like me or whether you're on the road. All you're going to need for this workout is a set of resistance bands. So let's get started. All right, you guys, we're going to start off with one of my favorite movements for your glutes. Is going to be a hip thrust. So to start, we're just going to do body weight only just to warm everything up. Now you want to come down to the ground, have your feet, you might have to kind of play with your foot stance just to feel more in your glutes. Sometimes you feel it more if you have your feet a little bit wider, a little bit more narrow. My feet are about shoulder width apart. My toes are slightly turned out. Now from here, you're going to press into your heels and you're going to bring your hips off the ground and you're going to squeeze your glutes at the top and then you're going to slowly come back down. So you always want to think about being slow and controlled any time that we're doing anything, but especially when you're doing glute training. You should only feel this right here in your glutes. You shouldn't feel this in your back at all. Make sure you're keeping your core nice and tight. Dig those heels into the ground. Up and squeeze. Last 3, 2, last 1, up and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go ahead and release. Now if you have a set of resistance bands, go ahead and grab one of the heavier bands in the set. I'm going to go ahead and grab my 50-pound band, and you don't need handles for these at all. So we're going to come right back to that same position that we were just in. Now from here, you're going to use the resistance band to create tension against your hips. So that way, when you come up, you have the band creating force against you. So from here, go ahead and grab it about a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and you're going to pin your elbows to the ground. Okay, keep this to the ground. You're going to come back up, slowly come down, but you're not going to come all the way. You're only going to come down about halfway, about right there. Come back up and squeeze, lower down halfway. Two more here. Last one, up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. You're going to take a little bit of time to rest, about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you're going to repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. All right, you guys, this next one is going to be a B stance RDL. So for these, I'm going to use a 20-pound band just to kind of show you guys, because I'm going to actually be grabbing this a little bit lower onto the band, just so that way there's no slack in the cable once we start doing these. So you're going to go ahead and step into it with one foot, pin this foot against the ground. Now from here, you want to think about hinging your hips back. So it's the same movement that we just did with the hip thrust. The only difference is you're standing. So you want to think allowing your hips to hinge back. Now you're going to use this other foot as like a kickstand. So there's really no weight on this foot at all. So this can be really close to you. And you're going to come up and squeeze your glutes. Now if this isn't enough tension, then you have a couple of different options. You can go up in the resistance band, or you can grab the band a little bit lower and create tension that way. So you're just going to hinge those hips back. You don't have to go down a lot to feel it. And you're going to come up and you're going to squeeze that glute. Make sure that you have your big toe pinned into the ground, baby toe, and your heel. Come up and squeeze. With a stretch when you go down and a squeeze when you come up. Two more here. Last one. Great. All right, now we gotta do the other side. So go ahead and step into the other side. Go ahead and get your kickstand leg out the band. Hinge back. Come in and squeeze. 2 more here. Last one. Great. All right, you're gonna repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. All right, you guys, for this next one, I'm gonna show you with body weight, but you can definitely add resistance if you wanna spice it up a little bit, add a little razzle dazzle to it. These are gonna be Bulgarian split squats. People love to hate these. I actually love them. So the way I'm gonna get into this is I'm gonna be using my couch here for support. You can use anything that is a little bit lower than your knee or knee height for your back leg to be supported. Now, if you have issues with balance, you can also use a bar stool or a broomstick to hold on to with your opposing hand, just in case this is a little bit too challenging for you balance-wise. So you're gonna take a step forward from wherever your surface is that you're gonna be propping your leg up against. And then you're gonna place the top of your foot against whatever it is. In my case, it's gonna be my couch cushion. Now I'm gonna take a little bit bigger step forward because I want to lean forward on this. I'm not gonna be all the way upright because these are gonna be glute focused. So when you're targeting your glutes in Bulgarians, you want to have a slight hinge forward with your upper body. So you're actually gonna be like that instead of being all the way upright. So you're gonna hinge forward. And I always like to start from the ground and stand up from the ground. That's gonna make sure that I'm using my glute the entire time I'm doing these. So you're gonna go down, drive up from the ground. Make sure you pause at the bottom for a little bit. You don't want to just go down and come right back up. 2 more. Last one. Great. All right, you guys want to do the other side. Go ahead and reset that foot. Keep the slight lean forward. Pull the abs in. We're going to start at the bottom and drive up. Great job, guys. Okay, take about a minute to a minute and a half to rest on these. These are really challenging to do, especially if you are new to doing these. We're gonna repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. All right, babes, the last one we're gonna do are gonna be some kickbacks. Now, I do have a chair here for stability. Just in case you have some stability issues in trying to do this, you can definitely do this without. But for this, you're gonna just grab your band, loop your foot through, and then you're just gonna bring it up to whatever you're using for support. So in this case, I'm just using my chair here. Now from here, you're gonna turn your toe out to the side, and you wanna think about keeping everything nice and tight, and you're not gonna arch your back. So all you're gonna do here is raise that leg up behind you. You're gonna feel this right here in the top part of your glute. Come back down, but don't bring this foot all the way in so you lose tension. So you're gonna come up, squeeze, come back down. Now you can create more tension the more you pull this band away from you. You should immediately feel this in your glutes. It doesn't take a whole lot here. Last one. Great. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. And don't forget, you can always go up in resistance on these. You can go down in resistance on these. You can double bands together. There's so many ways you can create tension and resistance when training. And just remember, with glutes, less is more. Last 4. Keep the abs in tight. 3, 2. Last 1. Great job. All right, babies, you're gonna rest about 45 seconds to a minute and a half, just depending on how taxed you are today and what other workouts you've done this week. You're gonna repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 sets. All right, babies, and that is it for today's workout. So I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this shows you that you can literally train your glutes and work on that booty from wherever you are. Take a little minute, drop down a comment below. Let me know what you thought of today's workout, and if you would like more one-on-one help from me working with you on your body goals, your fitness goals, make sure you check the link in the description box below to contact me. And don't forget to take a little minute and like and subscribe while you are here, and I'll see you in the next workout. Talk to you soon.